Imagine making $50,000 in a single month. That's more than some people make in an entire year. That may seem impossible, but it's not. If you want to make $50,000 in the next 30 days, there's one counterintuitive and fundamental secret holding you and most businesses back right now. And today, I'm going to share it with you. Once you get this, everything changes. You see, it's sort of like baking a cake. You might have all the ingredients, the sugar, the flour, the eggs, and even the recipe. But if you forget to turn the oven on, nothing is going to happen. The cake won't bake no matter how well you mix the ingredients. That's how crucial this secret is for your business. It's the heat that transforms everything. But here's the thing. This secret is a bit controversial. At first, it might not even make sense, and often people reject the idea until they see the full picture. Whether you're a coach, consultant, or agency already doing $10,000 a month, or a creator entrepreneur just starting out, this will change the game. Now, to fully grasp this, we need to look at something that's costing you hundreds of hours and thousands of dollars. Something many businesses ignore, even though it's constantly draining their time and money. So, wherever you are in this journey right now, if we want to get to $50,000 in revenue, we need to understand the significance of monthly recurring revenue, or MRR. Why does MRR matter so much? Because it's the key to breaking out of this feast or famine cycle that comes with chasing one-off projects. Without MRR, you're always scrambling for the next client or project, making it nearly impossible to grow sustainably. You may have a good month, you may have a bad month. It's too difficult to sustain. Even seven-figure agencies themselves are trapped if they rely solely on unpredictable income to projects only. MRR changes everything. You have a steady, predictable stream that flows in month after month, without needing to start from zero each time. On top of that, each month's work and income stacks on top of each other, making it so much easier to hit $50,000. This stability not only relieves financial pressure, but also gives you the freedom to focus on scaling. In fact, even reaching $10,000 in consistent MRR can be a game changer in itself, making growth feel more natural and less like a constant grind. And when you reach that $50,000 MRR, you finally gain the financial freedom to work on your terms, whenever, wherever, and however you choose. That's why MRR is so essential for scaling up. And it's what we need to focus on if we want to hit that $50,000 mark. So now that you understand that we're building 50K in MRR, we now need to identify what's really costing you time, money, and energy. If you want to make that leap from where you are now to hitting $50,000 in MRR, you need to recognize that your time, attention, and focus are finite resources. Many businesses try to grow by offering too many services, trying to please everyone. Think of it like trying to hit 10 side-by-side targets with a single bullet. It's never going to happen. Yet, that's what most businesses are doing. They spread themselves thin across multiple services, marketing angles, sales strategies, and client niches. Most businesses fall into this trap of trying to solve all the problems for their clients, which are in completely different directions. It feels productive, and let's face it, we like solving the problems, but trying to solve everything wastes your most valuable resources, your time, your energy, and focus. When you try to tackle too much, you're spreading yourself too thin and working on things that aren't driving your revenue. Just look at your past proposals and projects. If you don't have any, don't worry, we'll cover how you get started from scratch later in this video. But if you do, think about what services did you provide? If you liked working with the client, the profit you made on the deal. If you analyze them, you'll likely discover that only 20% of your services or efforts are generating 80% of your revenue. This is the 80-20 rule in action. It's an economic principle backed by science and proven across multiple industries by the economist Vilfredo Pareto. Knowing that 20% that drives your revenue is crucial because now you know what you need to focus on. You finally have that direction. You see, what I've come to realize for myself, my clients, is that if you have one service and one client acquisition mechanism moving towards one type of customer, which you should keep focusing on, you notice you keep achieving one result that solves one large problem for one particular client niche. So knowing this, why would you spend time on things that don't matter? Solving all the problems might feel good in the short term, but it's not scalable and it's burning up your finite resources. There are three main money traps holding you and most businesses back. One, It's offering too many services. Most agencies spread themselves thin, trying to offer everything under the sun. Web design, SEO, content creation, paid ads, social media management, and more. They think that the more they offer, the more clients they'll land. But what really happens is they become jacks of all trades, masters of none, and end up with mediocre results. When you're doing a bit of everything, it's hard to do any one thing exceptionally well, which means you're not driving real results or growth. You're constantly having to solve new problems, making it hard to scale, and it's not repeatable. 2, most agencies and people chase the wrong clients. Another big mistake is taking on clients who aren't aligned with your expertise or aren't ready for success. These are clients who expect miracles on a tiny budget, don't value work, and also difficult to please. It's the classic client from hell scenario. And the worst part? Even when you do get them results, they're not positioned to scale or give you the kind of testimonials that will drive future business and growth. And lastly, it's no recurrent revenue. Again, by doing only project-based work, you're constantly chasing new revenue every single month, leading to burnout, inconsistent income, and endless hustle just to keep your business afloat. And this is why I'm showing you how to build $50,000 in MRR. Now, the real way to escape these traps is through focus. And when I say focus, I mean narrowing your services down to only those that bring in the most revenue and working with the right clients and creating a flywheel effect that builds upon itself. Let me explain how the flywheel of client acquisition works. Imagine you stop doing everything and instead focus on just 2 services that consistently deliver the best results. Maybe that's lead generation and sales funnel optimization for a tech startup. Or maybe it's social media strategy and paid ads for e-commerce brands. By doubling down on what works, you're able to deliver huge results in a short amount of time. And that's the important part. It's the results. In simple terms, this very plain flywheel is how client acquisition works at its core. And if you can understand this, it's what makes the difference from someone who's killing it versus one who's wasting hundreds of hours and thousands of dollars. You see, you just need to focus on one customer. If you don't have that first customer, don't worry, we'll cover how to get them later in this video. But when you have that client, you then need to get them amazing results, document it, get a testimonial, and share it, which opens up the door to land more clients on repeat, creating a compounding effect in this flywheel due to the fact that they've seen the results you deliver. But the big misconception is that most people in agencies think that to get a client amazing results, it's about the marketing campaign or type of agency. Like there's everyone telling you nowadays to do a short form content agency, growth operating, YouTube ad agency. But that is a huge error. The way to get a client amazing results is you just have to think about what is their end goal and how you can get them there. If it's a coach, they want clients. If it's a creator, it could be brand deals, views, or followers. If it's a SaaS, they want subscriptions. Oftentimes, it all narrows down to money. Like, why do businesses today want a social media presence in the first place? Well, it's probably to get more awareness, to get more warm leads, which they can then convert to sales or money. Now, looking back at those potential clients, think about how you'd be able to guarantee them money or their dream result. And oftentimes, it comes down to 2 things: experience and qualification. Let's run through an exercise where you ask yourself, can I get coaches clients? You'll think, yeah, I have experience working with them. Can I get creators followers or brand deals? No, I don't have much industry experience and I don't really like working with them. SaaS companies, can I get subscriptions? Yeah, most likely. And then when adding in who can afford your services and what industry you enjoy working with the most, you can see I may want to work with SaaS companies, but the bad part is I lack experience working with companies like that. That's where qualification comes into play, which we'll cover soon. Now, circling back to the start of the flywheel, how do you land that first client that's ready to scale and position for success? This is where offering a results-based guarantee comes into play. But before I dive deeper into the guarantee, let me quickly explain Alex Hormozi's value equation and why it's so important for scaling your business. Hormozi's value equation breaks down how people perceive value and it hinges on 4 main factors. 1, the dream outcome, and which is what your client wants. 2, the perceived likelihood of achievement, which is how likely they think they'll get the outcome when working with you. 3, time delay, how quickly they'll see results. And 4, effort and sacrifice, how much work they'll have to put in. To create massive value for your clients, you want to maximize the first two, the dream outcome and likelihood of success, and minimize the last two, time delay and effort. When you do this, clients feel like they're getting an incredible deal because the results seem easy and fast and the likelihood of success is high. Now, let's bring this back to offering a guarantee and why it changes everything. You need to offer a results-based guarantee because you're essentially increasing the perceived likelihood of success because the client knows they won't lose if things don't go as planned. This removes the perceived risk and combats a lower perceived likelihood of achievement due to your lack of experience and makes the decision a no-brainer. This is how you're going to get your first highly qualified dream client, by offering them a guarantee to hit their dream result. Now, you might be thinking, how can I guarantee results when I don't have much experience? The answer lies in who you choose to work with. Picking the right clients is the key to offering guarantees with confidence. It's not about doing everything for everyone. It's about solving a specific problem for clients who are already close to success. Let me show you how this works. Imagine two potential clients. Client A is a small local business offering event management services. Their biggest sale is around $250, and while they've worked with, let's say, about 25 clients, they have a small social media presence of about 300 followers. They have a skeptical attitude and worked with agencies in the past, have had bad experiences, thinks it's all a scam, and they just want to do ads their own way. They have no funnels, lead magnets, or active lead generation, and have an email list of just a couple hundred. Client B, on the other hand, is a growing software company with a $20,000 product. They have a proven customer base but need help scaling further. When all in on YouTube and average around 15K to 30K views a month, they have a positive attitude and are excited to get results and really want to work with a partner, someone who understands them long term. They have a couple ads and webinars, and they have a 10,000 person email list. Now, who's going to be easier to get results for? Clearly, Client B. They are already close to success and they just need a few minor tweaks. Maybe it's refining their marketing funnel or building a landing page that converts better. And thus, when you come in and fix that one bottleneck, suddenly they scale from $20,000 a month to $40,000. You look like a genius. And the best part, you didn't need to start from scratch. You focused on solving one specific issue that made all the differences. That's how you can confidently offer a guarantee and say, I'll generate you $50,000 in new revenue in 60 days or your money back. You see, clients like Client B are also more willing to invest because they can see the finish line. They understand the value of your expertise because they're already on the brink of achieving their goals. And you can help them get them there, they're gonna want and take your help. When you offer them a deal like invest $5,000 in my service and I'll guarantee you make $50,000 in the next 60 days, it's an easy decision for them. It's a no-brainer. They can taste the dream outcome and they see that return on investment as clear and achievable. Now, compare this to working with someone starting from zero. They're often uncertain, don't see value in your offer, and you end up having to build everything for them. Strategy, systems, and infrastructure. It's a time-consuming process that drains your energy and makes it hard to focus on scaling your business. And if you do have more than one client, you'll be spread so far in different directions since they're so far from their goals. And on top of that, they might not even believe you can get them there, making it such a harder sell. Now, to prove this point even further, let's break down the math with an example. Here's where the real power of the strategy becomes clear. Say you charge $5,000 a month for your service. If you land a client like Client B, that's $60,000 a year from just one client. And if you're helping them generate an extra $40,000 in revenue in just 60 days, who wouldn't jump at that offer? And if that service helps Client B just land just one new customer in that first month, that's $20,000 for them right there. That's already a 4x return for them. If you're working for a client selling an $8,000 product, you only need to help them secure 5 sales to generate an additional $40,000 in revenue. This makes the value of your service so obvious. These clients can quickly see how you'll get a quick return on their investment. Now, compare that to working with a low-ticket product. Say, a client who sells something that's worth $100. To generate that same $40,000 in revenue, you need to make them 400 sales. That's way more touch points, way more follow-ups, and way more hurdles for you to jump over. it's a much bigger mountain to climb. It's also harder to warrant your fee, and they'll probably have less capital to do so since they sell low-ticket products. But with high-ticket clients, the path to success is so much shorter and clearer. This is why focusing on high-ticket clients who are already positioned for success makes so much sense. You're not having to climb uphill with hundreds of small wins. Instead, you're making a few strategic moves and delivering massive results. This is the beauty of this strategy. You're not building the entire business from the ground up. Instead, you're focusing on fixing that one key bottleneck. Maybe their lead generation needs a boost, or their sales page needs better conversion rates. Because you're working with clients who have similar needs, you can apply the same solution over and over again. This makes the process highly repeatable. And as you keep solving the same problem for the same type of clients, you get better and faster at it. Each success teaches you something new, and soon you become the go-to expert in your niche. You've mastered solving that one problem, and with each new client, the results come more easily. This is where that flywheel kicks in. Once you help just one client add that $50,000 a month or the guarantee you're making, the success becomes your marketing tool. It draws in more clients who want the same results. And because you work with these highly qualified clients near the finish line who just need that one fix, this is how you're going to get the crazy results and testimonials like, we made this client $20K in their first week working with us. It's because they were already primed for success, and you just brought that missing piece. Your wins are going to build on top of each other, creating a cycle where every success leads to the next. And the best part, you won't be chasing clients anymore. They're going to be coming to you because they see the consistent track record of the successes you've built. This is why you can confidently make guarantees like, I'll add $50,000 in revenue or work for free until we get there, or your money back. It's a promise you can make because you've seen it work time and time again. The more you focus on clients who have a solid foundation, the easier it becomes to deliver those results. You'll be qualifying and handpicking only the same type of clients who are primed for success and those who need that same missing piece that you've already mastered replicating. Now, you're not just working hard anymore, you're now working smart. You've built a system where each client gets faster, more predictable results, and you gain valuable testimonials fuel your growth. You've transformed your business into a machine that scales effortlessly, adding new clients without starting from zero each time. With each success, you're scaling faster and faster. You've gone from hustling for every client to having a business where clients seek you. That's the power of mastering the one solution for the right client. Before you know it, you'll be generating $50,000 a month in a predictable, recurring revenue, all because you focused on what truly drives growth. So there you have it. The fundamental secret to hitting $50,000 a month is by focusing on the right clients and delivering the results that matter. If you're ready to put this in action and want a more in-depth breakdown of the entire process, like the systems we use to find and qualify these high-ticket prospects, and you want to learn how to choose the right niche, craft an irresistible offer, and truly scale your business, I put together a free training that shows you how we consistently add at least $40,000 in new revenue within 90 days for our clients. Just click the link in the description to get instant access. And if you're not quite ready for that, just make sure to hit subscribe so you don't miss out on future videos packed with more tips and strategies that'll keep you moving forward. Either way, remember, action is what makes the difference. So go out there and take it. Go make that bread. See you in the next video.